The worst closer I have ever worked with. He's making 18K a month. But on the other side, the best closer I connected with, he's broke. If that doesn't make sense to you, good. Because it did not make sense to me either when I first started my journey in sales. I used to think that if you get better at sales and you know how to objection handle, you can easily land an opportunity and start making money. And this is what majority of sales teacher tells you, right? But here's a reality that nobody tells you. The guy who's at 18K a month, he's just an average closer. He doesn't objection handle like IG gurus. He is a cool guy, but the real reason that he's at 18K a month, because of his network. People are always in his DMs asking for, hey, can you work with our offer? But on the other side, the guy who's broke, who is very good in terms of skill set, and he's type of a guy who can even sell ice to the Eskimo, but he's not able to find right opportunities. And yeah, that is true. The difference between them is not skills, it's not even work ethics, it is the connection part. People who actually knows you. I had a client, let's call him Alex for this video. He came to me 60 days ago. He was struggling to land opportunity. He was in space for about an year now, and he was only making about 1.5 2.5k. He came to me. First thing I realized that he did not have any brand. His Loom intro was ass. And when Alex first came to me, he was broke. He was struggling to land right opportunities and consistently make an income. So what I figured out after having the first call, he did not have any brand. He was just invisible. Nobody knew that he exists as a closer because he had no connections. Nobody was replying to his DMs, and at the end of the day, he was just struggling. But today, Alex is on 2 active offers where he's consistently hitting more than 8K every single month. And now the business owners are coming to him to hire him. And at the end of the day, he did not run any ads. He did not go viral. He did not even have a big audience. The only reason he built a network, and that network now feeds him. What I mean by that, today I'm going to show you the exact step-by-step framework which you can use to build same type of network to land best opportunities. You can use it either you're brand new to sales or even you're experienced rep who are struggling to land best opportunities. Here's what I have learned after generating 1.5 million in sales and literally connecting with hundreds of business owners and sales reps. So skills can take you far, but you have to have the connections to actually exceed those limits. What I mean by that, skills can open some doors for you, but people, when you look at the businesses, if they're making 500k 1 mil per month, they do not go to any recruiters, they do not post the job opportunities on Facebook, they hire from their network, the people they trust. It can be their friends, it can be someone who they connected 5 months ago, but they actually trust the person. And if you do not have those type of connections, it's gonna be so tough for you to land the best offers where you can make 10k 15k or even more. Because when you look at high ticket offers, when you look at offers where you can get the equity, they're never gonna get posted online. They already get filled from the network of business owners. All right, so let me teach you a 5-layer connection framework that I used to build a network of more than 200 business owners, and I teach the same framework to my students, which help them to land best opportunities as well. I know they might gonna kick my ass for sharing this value for free, but I want to help as many people as I can. Let's start from very starting. When I connect with any of my client, I go into their profile and see, are they looking like a spam or are they actually worth talking to? Firstly, you have to work on your social media. You might be sending hundreds of DMs every single day, but how many replies are you getting in return? The majority of the part of that is actually on the basis of your profile. It can be your IG profile or your Facebook. But if you're looking like a spammy guy, nobody gonna give a reply back to you. But on the other side, if I feel like, okay, this guy is worth talking, that's how you will get the reply. So you have to make sure that your profile looks like a human's profile. And 2 simple ways to do it. First is make your profile public, and second thing is share some pictures with you enjoying somewhere. It can be a vacation, it can be even a coffee shop. They have to see that your profile actually look like a human's profile. I know people say do not judge a book by its cover, but people do. So you have to make sure that your profile is solid. Let's go on second step now. Before you ask, give value. What I mean by that, there are so many sales reps and freelancers come to me and they always ask, hey, do you have any opening? I do have experience. I do have this much cash collected and I'm looking for an offer. Bro, nobody care about how much cash you collected if you're coming to me as a needy, desperate rep. You have to make sure that you are building connection first. And you cannot make connection if you're sounding desperate. And to solve this, you don't have to straight go into somebody's DMs and start asking for offers. Firstly, build a connection. Go on their profile, give some comments, like some of their posts, and then there might be a probability. Step 3 now, the voice messages advantage. Nowadays, you don't have to call anybody. You can just send a voice message, but you have to make sure that you're not sounding a monotonous person. Your voice should tell how energetic you are. Are you a chill guy? Are you coming needy again? Or are you actually a guy who's willing to provide a value? And when you share voice messages, some people love it. The way you speak and even sometimes your accent. Might not be in my case, but if you do not have Indian accent, then you're good to go. So voice message is good way to build rapport and also to sound more human. And layer number 4 now, become a connector. You don't have to be another client. So when you know, let's say if you know Harry does ABC and then you met a person who can help Harry or who might be a potential client of mine, then you can just make a connection. So by this way, you're providing Harry some clients. And I'm just giving this an example, right? But this is the best way you can use to build connection and even provide a real value, because at the end of the day you're helping the person in making money, and that is tremendous form of providing value. So let me tell you what happened when you connect two people together when one person needs the other and vice versa. So you're helping two people and then they're gonna think of you a highly valuable asset, not only for their business but also your image gonna comes in their head as an authority, and then they're gonna see you as someone that they need to give back. They will work. People love to work with the rule of reciprocity. Then they will give value back to you. Last but not the least, layer number 5, stay in the connection. Now, once you provide the connection, right, you are just ghost the person for next 3 months, 5 months, 10 months, and the connection never nurtured. If you stay in the conversation, hey Harry, are you looking for something else? Hey, can I help you in this way or that? That way you're nurturing the connection in a way that Harry gonna keep you in mind every single time. And this is the most important thing that you need to do. Nurture the connection, because if you do not follow the step, you're gonna lose the connection eventually. Look, I'm going to be real with you on this one. You already heard 5 layers of connection, and the main thing, I have seen so many talented reps in this space because I have been doing this for more than a year now, and there is so much talent in the market. But even the best closers, they stay broke because they do not have the best connections who can vouch for them. And this is common. People just face this day by day. You've probably seen this everywhere. Second closer coming to you, hey man, I have been in the space for 3 years. I generated more than 10 mil and now I'm looking for another opportunity. Do you have any opening? And trust me on this, if you learn to build a connection in a way that they're genuine, they're gonna feed you forever. You never have to struggle to find next opportunity, and you're gonna consistently make those 5, 10, 15, 20 or even more per month. And that is up to you. The network that you build today is the income that you will earn tomorrow. So if you want to learn how to connect with the business owners like I do, those businesses who are already doing 7, 8, 9 figures, shoot me a subscribe, because I will be uploading 2 videos every week, all sort of learnings that I got. And also, one thing that you need to do before you hop off from this video, send one DM to one person, and who knows, that one person can change the trajectory of your life. Until then, ciao.